It's 3 a.m., is that correct? It is 3 a.m. and we're doing something crazy. We're driving to LA. We have tickets to see Billie Eilish tonight, GA floor tickets, but we thought it would be really awesome to get the early access wristbands. They're giving out like 400 to 600 of them every day for each show, and you have to show up really, really early. That's why we're here at like 3 a.m. The show is not until 7 p.m. way later. I think the earliest you can like go in is 4 or 5 p.m. in the evening. So if we get this ticket that goes on sale at 9 a.m., then we basically just have to come back at 4 p.m. But yeah, we'll see how many other people are there. People have been camped out for like Billie Eilish all of the days in like a week in advance, which is just crazy. So we have no idea how many people are going to be there, but we're hoping that 3 a.m. is early enough to secure us a spot in the first like 400 people. Oh, that looks crazy. Is that sun? Or no, it's not sun. Why is it so red? Where are we going?
I don't know.
Why is it so red? Is that a fire? Are we seeing something amazing right now? Is it the Northern Lights? We'll see how it goes. We'll be camping on the streets for a bit because the wristbands don't go on sale until 9 a.m. So we'll be waiting for like a good 5 hours in line. And it's different each day. Some days the line really matters. Other days it kind of just looks like a free-for-all. People are waiting, and then at 8:30 when they let people in the parking lot, they're just completely running, sprinting to form another line there. So we have no idea what today is going to be like. We've been watching all of the TikToks to prepare, and we'll see how it goes. But we're excited. I also brought snacks. It's so fun. We're early.
It's very cool.
It's very cool.
Could be worse. But I think we're in the hundreds.
I think we're in the right line.
I think we're in the right line.
It's not as packed as I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. It's super foggy.
Yeah. People started running to line up at 7:30. I was asleep. But we're in line, and it's almost 9. And I still can't breathe from running. Okay, it's pretty orderly. So they're saying they're not ready. Wow, that's so many people. For the sideways vlog. I know.
I'm afraid it's gonna fall.
That's what people are saying. They're like, okay, it scares me how loose they put it. I don't know.
Okay, now we have to go searching.
Find the scarf and
Yes.
my hydro flask.
I'm really worried.
Right where I left it.
It's in the middle of the fucking street.
It is? Steph, that's it. Got the flask?
There was a minor slip up. Yeah, so I wasn't really thinking. I knew not to drop my beanie. So
Yeah.
I took my beanie off, but then I got to the line, and when we were in line all the way up the front, I didn't have the scarf.
Like, where's my scarf?
So it wasn't the middle, it fell dead center in the middle of
It was just sitting in the middle of the street.
yellow. So
Yeah.
it didn't get run but it
That's
did
good.
fall on the
pavement. We'll just wash it.
yeah.
We did it! 240 and 241.
I don't know how that happened.
Even with all the mishaps.
I know. But moving on. We have to be back by 3.
3 p.m. Yeah. Heck yeah. We'll be back later. Bye. All right, we are back home. I'm nice and showered now. We're just getting ready for the concert. We got back around like 11-ish and basically had to eat breakfast still and start getting ready because we have to be back at the Kia Forum at 3 p.m. They said to line up for the early access. I think we kind of line up in order by like wristband number. I think that's the whole point of the numbers. So we have to show up kind of early around like 3 and 4. And I think the doors don't actually open until like 5. And Billie doesn't go on until 8:30. So we're going to be there so early. But hopefully we get a good spot at the rail or the barricade. We should have a pretty good shot. We are numbers 240 and 241, which means, I don't know, I feel like there should be plenty of space for us to get a good spot right where we want it. We're going for like a specific spot of the stage where she spends a lot of time, where she sings Lunch, the diner, and another song that I'm completely forgetting right now. What was that? Lovely. Thank you. So yeah, we want to get up really close right there, so we're going to do our best to get to the barricade in that section, and yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Her brother Finneas is the opener today, right? Yeah, so her brother Finneas is opening for her today, which is awesome because I do like his music a little bit, even though I don't listen to him that much, but better than her other openers, I think, which were the Marias. And it was like Nat and Alex Wolf, right?
They were?
Yeah, it was like Nat Wolf or something. I saw one of the Wolf brothers. I don't know if it was both. But yeah, it's been a crazy day. I didn't get to sleep as much as I was hoping to. I slept basically 1 hour from like 1 to 2 a.m. before we left. And then we got there around, man, what time did we get there? We parked around 3:30 and maybe got to like the actual Kia like line around, I don't know, 3:40. Started waiting for a bit, and I feel like we basically slept from 4 to 6, or I slept from 4 to 6, completely knocked out on the floor on like a towel. It was very cold, like 46 degrees. So when I woke up at 6 a.m., I was like really freezing. And that was kind of bothering me for a bit because I couldn't get comfortable again to go back to sleep. But I did get like 2 hours of sleep there. Then around 6:30, my sister went to the restrooms because she found out there's like portable toilets over there that were pretty clean, so that was cool. But it was actually really good timing because they weren't supposed to let us like line up for the early access wristbands until around 8:30 because it started at 9, but everyone started lining up around 7:30, like a whole hour earlier than we were expecting. And I don't know. Basically, my sister was kind of dozing off and I had gone to sleep for like another hour or so. So I was knocked out just on the sidewalk. She was sitting up but like dozing off, and then she described it as like hearing just, I don't know, just loud noises. She said it sounded like horses, and she just woke up and saw all of these people running. Had no idea how long these people had been running to the line. So she basically just like woke me up, and I was like so disoriented when I woke up that I was like trying to get my beanie off of my face, my mask off of my face, just so I can like see things clearly. I was trying to get all of my things to make sure I had my phone, my camera, my backpack. We were gonna leave the towel there for the time being so we didn't have to carry it. But I was trying to get all of my things together, and my sister was basically just like waited for a second and then started running. Was like, Cannot wait for you. And I was like tripping all over the place. People had to ask if I was okay, but I think I was just like, you know, super disoriented, had just woken up from like a nap, so that was super rough. And then my sister started just running, so I took off after her, trying to run as fast as I can after like just waking up. Yeah, so she's running and I'm running my fastest, again in the freezing cold, so I can like barely breathe. And then I'm running with my backpack on my back and my hydro flask just like falls and goes rolling into the gutter. And I think for a second I was like, let me get my hydro flask. But I was worried that if I stopped to go get that I would fall and trip again or like get run over by people. So I just like left it, thought, I'll come back for it. It's an old hydro flask, so it didn't really matter to me all that much. I really just wanted to get at the front of the line. So I kept running, left the hydro flask there. My sister kept running so much faster than I was, and I was like pretty surprised at how difficult it was to run in the cold just after waking up, and also with like all of these layers of clothing and my backpack. I had this like long coat from Abercrombie, super old, but basically it felt like a dress. I was wearing 2 pairs of pants, so sprinting was really not working out. But luckily my sister was a bit ahead of me. I was catching up a bit, and then everyone started slowing down where they lined up in like this super long line right outside of the Kia parking lot. And yeah, we were basically in that line for so long, from like 7:30-ish till 9 a.m. when they finally started letting people through. And it was super messy and like chaotic because there were like some fans who gave other people numbers. So some people were numbered that got there like last night, but basically everyone that got there like after 1 a.m. was not numbered. So it was really weird, and they wanted to kick everyone out that didn't have a number, even though those people had been there since like 3 a.m. like us. So we just stayed put in our place, tried not to let people cut. There were a little bit of like people cutting, like very obviously. So people were like kind of not allowing that, which was really good. And it went pretty smooth from there. As soon as they started letting groups go at 9 a.m., I think we got our wristbands around 9:30, and then, yeah, we're so happy. We knew that we were going to be around like 200 to 300, and we ended up being 240 and 241. So we did a great job, and I felt so happy and accomplished. Yeah, now I'm excited. Oh, and after getting our wristbands, we went back to where we were waiting, kind of like retraced our steps. Because my sister lost her scarf in all of this. Like, she took off her beanie, or I think her beanie was slipping off, and then realized she was missing her scarf when we were already in line, so way too late to go back and try to get out of line, or like risk losing her spot and not getting a number. So we did all of that after. I went back for my hydro flask, found it there in the street, picked it up, and then we saw her scarf also right there in the middle of the street. So it was very chaotic. Started out pretty rough with like us just falling asleep and almost sleeping through all of this, running and like tripping all over the place, which is like worst case scenario, dropping and losing all of our stuff. But basically we recovered all of it and got our passes, so we're ready. We're ready to go back. And maybe I've slept like maybe 4 hours total since like last night, which is definitely not enough. I had a tea this morning at Starbucks in Inglewood right after getting our passes. So I must be feeling that caffeine a little, and I just made myself another coffee so I can like sip on that during the drive and hopefully feel awake while I'm like waiting there in line. I might crash later, but I think the adrenaline will keep me awake. But yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys the rest of the concert. Honestly, I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick just from not sleeping the past few days, not sleeping enough. And I thought, I don't know, my chest has been hurting a little. My cough is kind of weird, but it all started after sprinting, like in the cold air. just
will
after
do it.
waking. Yeah, so I don't know if I gave myself like bronchitis or something, but it feels a little bit weird.
Just some warm stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to balance it out.
Lydia's also going to the concert. She bought tickets a little bit after us.
Yeah.
And you have actual seats, so you're not competing.
Oh, I will never just, even if I got floor seats, I wouldn't do that. I would just stand in the back.
Not for you.
I don't like being,
Right at the
in a crowd.
front.
I don't like being in a crowd and getting pushed.
Yeah.
I like my seats.
I mean, it's nice that you have your seat because we're going at 3 p.m. and you're not going to leave until like 5 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good for you. It was quite the experience, though. I think I was mostly in it for the experience of like going, camping out, sleeping on the streets of Inglewood.
Camping on the streets in LA.
Yeah, exactly what you want to do. And yeah, seeing the people and everything, everyone was pretty nice, minus the like people bossing everyone around and the cutters.
Yeah.
Yeah. But are you excited?
I'm so excited. Yeah. Me and my friend are going, so it should be fun.
It'll be a great time.
Yeah.
And maybe our mom will go. We'll see if she
Maybe.
gets tickets. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll
I'll
see.
be in the 200 section.
All right. I'll get video of you when you're up there. You can get video of us down there.
I wonder if I'll be able to see you guys.
It might be dark. You might just. I'll
Like
try to
before the
wave
lights
to you.
Go down.
Yeah, before during the openers or something.
But I'm so excited.
Me too.
Billie Eilish.
Ah, you'll have to text us when you're in.
I will.
Awesome. We made it to the Kia. We're back. It is 3:30. We were supposed to be here at 3 to start lining up. So hopefully 3:30 is still okay. But I think the doors don't open till like 5, so we'll be all right. You want to say hi? I like your bandana.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna fall off. It's
Cute.
really thick, so we'll see how long it lasts.
Okay. We're excited. Billie, yeah. I know.
He's like,